could vote in Utah. I am registered as a Democratic voter. I know it's
I made a stitch for this last night, but I was a little bit redacted, so let's go over some points, okay? Because I still stand by what I said. I'm going to show you even more proof, okay? I promise I'm going to walk you all up right to the point. I promise. This person is talking about needing to renew their license and their doctor needing to confirm that they are functionally able to have a license. And they believe that this is a conspiracy that because they're a Democratic voter, they now need to confirm it with their doctor that they can have their license. This is just structural ableism at play, y'all. Like, I'm going to walk you up to the point so you'll get it, because functional ability measurements for a license has been in place since 1979 for Utah driver's licenses. I'm venturing to guess that the form that she had to fill out was revised in 2020. This is the form. Oh, Amani, you could use other forms of ID. Okay, how do you get them when you can't drive? To obtain an ID card in the state of Utah, you have to go in person. Even if you're just renewing your ID card, you can do the application online, but you still have to go in person to have your photo ID taken. Which again, how do you do if you cannot drive? Do you all know your state's paratransit system or accessible transit system? Is it widely available everywhere throughout your state? Or do you only care that disabled people can get around when it comes time for us to cast a ballot for your favorite candidate? Well, you could use a passport. Okay. The cost for a passport, even a passport card in the United States, is extremely expensive. As you already know, households with a disabled person in them spend 28% more of their income for the exact same quality of life. Well, mail-in ballots are safe. Utah's been doing them for years. No, they're not. Utah House Bill 371 was introduced in 2022. It would completely do away with mail-in ballots, but only do in-person voting. And while it was laughed out of committee, it still got a lot of support. It died in committee, but the sentiment is still there. In fact, Axios reported just this morning that there's a nationwide push against ballot access with Trump-driven election suspicion. But even in Republican supermajorities, the shift can be recognized and felt. In fact, in the 2023 legislative session, there were about 35 bills that created changes for Utah's election system. Across the country, Republicans have introduced bills to restrict absentee or mail-in ballots. Oh, it could never happen here. Our voter access and rights are enshrined into law. That's because minority rule has never really been a problem for the United States, right? Republicans have never been shy about broadcasting their entire plan. In fact, in 2022, NBC News reported, because COVID had hit blue states the hardest, a national plan was unnecessary. It would not make sense politically. Are we getting it yet?